Hey YouTube, it's Engineer Pat 5290 coming to you live within my kitchen, and today we're going to show you guys how to wash a hat and some yard gloves. They tend to get dirty after years and months of hard work in the yard, and as you can see, these gloves are really nasty, as you can see. And this hat here is really nasty as well. How are we going to fix that? Well, first of all, you need a bucket and some OxiClean and some hot water. As you can see here in the bucket, I have already put in the OxiClean. It's about a half a scoop. You don't need a whole lot of OxiClean. So the next thing you want to do is get the water hot. Get it hot first, and then we'll dilute it some to make it nice and warm. You don't want it screaming hot inside the bucket. See, right now it's already getting hot now. I did a little bit of this earlier today too. Where I am, it's beautiful outside. Now we'll take this little sprayer and we're just going to spray the inside to activate the OxiClean and to get the soap in the suds, baby. As you can see right now, I mean, it's screaming hot. So we'll fill up the bucket full of water. Okay, let's say we're about halfway full of water. We're going to turn off the hot water and we're going to put on the cold water. We can start cooling the water down because it's too hot. See, that's just cold water. So it's about the right temperature you want. You can stop squirting the water. I'll go a little more. Okay. With that, you can turn your water off, because now I've got it nice and warm. The first we're going to do the hat. So first we're going to first of all we're going to rinse it all off. Get it nice and wet. Then we're going to dunk it into the water. And what you want to do with this is that you want to move this baby nicely up and down for a few minutes. And if you let it sit in there, a lot of this oil and dirt and grime and will come right off. As you can see, a lot of it's already come off. It's only been in there about 45 seconds. But OxiClean will make the whites brighter and the colors more vibrant. Makes them a lot brighter. As you can see here in the viewfinder, I'm just moving it up and down inside the bucket. Okay, we're going to let that sit a minute. After you take your hands out, just wash them off real good. It's just soap. Next, we're going to go ahead and dunk in the yard gloves. You just dunk them in. Now you can swish all of them around. And the more you move this stuff up and down like this, the more that dirt is going to get really grimy looking. Well, let me move to the other side. I'm not leaving. Man, you can already see the brownness of this dirt of the water already within the hat and these gloves. I mean, a lot of this is just coming off. As you see, these gloves have rubber dots on them, as you can see. Do not put these gloves in the dryer because the heat may react with the rubber and it will melt the rubber inside and it may cause a fire. So whenever you dry these, you may dry them outside. The hats, you can let them drip outside, but then they're mostly dry. Take them into the furnace room and put some heat on them. And that's a great way to clean your gloves. Yeah, this water's getting nasty. I'm going to take the hat out for a second. As you can see how nasty it was. A lot of the dirt has come off. Look at that. That's pretty neat. It's mostly grass stains, sweat stains, oil stains from your skin. It's a good idea to hand wash this stuff. Don't throw it in the washing machine at all. See, the more I'm pressing down, as you can see, I'll take my hands out in a minute and I'll let you look at how nasty this water is. It's a little piece of grass. Get a little piece of grass out, it's okay, just fish it out with your hands. Now I'm going to wash my hands off real good. Oops, another hot brush, have it on call. Ooh, boy, that's hot. Dry my hands. And make sure after you do this, you wash your hands thoroughly. Because you don't want the germs to get in what you're cooking or what you're eating. Alright, I'm going to take these out for just a second here. Look how green that water is. I don't know if you can actually see it, but it's green. It's got a lot of dirt and junk all in it. And I'll swish it around here in a minute and I'll let you look at it again. See it now? All that is just grass and dirt and oil that had come off the gloves and come off the hat. I'm going to go ahead and slip them back in real quick. And I'm going to let them continue to soak here for another few seconds. See, look at all that junk. Dry off the camera. So after all this is done, you're going to have to dump all the water out and rinse all this off. I think this is going to be good enough here in just a second. For the gloves, you just squeeze them out. Yeah. Yeah. On the there's the plug right here. We'll plug it up. There's the water that has come out of that bucket. It's nasty and it's grimy. That's how much dirt and debris from limbs. It's nasty water. So what you want to do now is drain the water and rinse off rinse off all your stuff, then hang it out to dry. See, look at all that stuff. It's going down the drain. Ugh. With cold water, or hot water, just rinse the sink out thoroughly. Rinse yourself off. Okay, put the hat aside, and we'll go ahead and rinse off all the gloves. You can see how much that soap is still coming off the gloves. And just note I'm just using cold water to get all of it out. And now we'll rinse out the bucket. Swish it around. Dump it down the drain. Wring out the gloves one more time. Put them in here in the bucket. Just let them drain right off in there. Ugh. Rinse off the hat one more time with just a little bit of warm water. And with that, all of your stuff is washed and rinsed. Only thing you got to do is just hang it outside to dry. I'll turn the camera. I finished all this stuff within 15 minutes. So for the ones of you who are just new to it, this is the way I do it. If you decide to want to do it a different way than this, that's okay. This is just a suggestion. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you have any comments on how everything came out, I encourage you to leave comments. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm Engineer Pat, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you next time.